All right, welcome back, guys. We're about halfway through our 12 days of Hallschlock Christmas, and we have officially reached one of the worst films I think I've seen throughout this expedition of mine. I don't know how much really that's saying. I don't know, man. My sanity is constantly being tested, and you know what? If you want to see more of this, if you want to see more of me just losing my absolute mind and my cheerfulness, then please just go ahead and just strangle that like button. Just give it a nice little and go ahead and wibbity wop that subscribe, because we are about to jump into, I'm just gonna get this bad one out of the way with The Christmas Parade. The Christmas Parade stars Annalyn McCord, who plays Haley, and good old vanilla Jefferson Brown, who plays Beck. This is the most boring movie. It's so boring. I don't know what else to say about it. Christmas Parade essentially is about a Christmas parade. It's about a girl, Haley, who finds herself in the Christmas spirit, helps to build out a holiday float, and in turn does a news broadcast about this nice little town and a parade that takes place there. And that's literally what the plot is. That's the entire, I just prefaced the entire hour and 24 minutes of this movie in just 2 seconds. Let's go ahead and dive into this dookie pool here. Haley plays a talk show host who, in the middle of one of her segments, comes to discover that her fiance is cheating on her.
Jason.
In a fit of rage, she's getting texts thrown at her. It's a great, it's a great example of not to read your text and drive, because as she's getting these texts, as she's driving, gets into a little accident with her and a fence.
No, I didn't respond to the text.
I'll be seeing you tomorrow morning.
You're a judge?
Of course he is. He gives her 25 hours of community service. And that's where good old John Jefferson Brown over here comes into play as Beck Thomas.
You don't have to pick up garbage. I think I have an idea that can help you.
Beck offers help to Haley in the form of helping to build a... What do you think it's gonna be, guys? What is the name of the movie? What is the object that you use in order to participate in the name of the movie? If you guessed a float, well then you're not a complete dingus. Congratulations, you're following along with this movie. The main plot point of this whole situation here is that this, it looks like a garage, but Beck implies that it's like a community center for the children.
For $800, a decorated platform, the component of many parades,
is about to be foreclosed, and in order to prevent that from occurring, he must pay $14,000. But because obviously doesn't have that money, the objective here is to build a great float, because the parade offers $14,000 as the #1 prize for the best float at this parade.
Okay, so $15,000 by the new year. You're asking for another miracle.
if we're the winning float in the annual Cover Bend Christmas Parade. First prize is $15,000.
For the first 35 minutes of this movie, the dialogue is boring, the characters are boring, the actors are boring. It was such a miserable time trying to get through this first 35 minutes. Haley has the fastest turnaround of any character that I've seen across these movies.
What did you do to my dressing room?
So we're your punishment?
Yeah. You're gonna need a Christmas miracle to even finish the float, let alone win first prize. Why are we here?
So you still hate Christmas?
I like the Parkers.
It's mesmerizing. I think the movie kind of forgot they had to make her a likable character. We figure out that her fiance wants to essentially buy the property of where this community center is in order to have the interstate coming on past. We gotta get that interstate to come on through here. That property's right in the way of it. So of course, him and his company try to purchase the property there. Of course, she tries to do everything she can to try to prevent it from happening. Like, I still love you. You wanna buy, just get that property or remove that offer. And, we come to find out that, he works with another company in order to buy it, so.
You're a liar.
I'm not a liar, okay? I have this lobbyist connection that says the state's gonna put a highway right next to that property.
It's a mess. I don't even know where this story is going. So, she has this change of heart. She's going through this movie. She sees the good that, Beck has. She sees the children and how they interact, and she starts to feel the magic of Christmas, starts to feel it. Beck brings her up into what I can only imagine is the attic of this community center, and has just ominous paintings of just like, I'm pretty sure he murdered these women, and just their souls are now in these drawings. She pays her dues, gives the 25 hours of community service, goes back then to her talk show role, but then they're looking for a segment to do, so of course...
Yeah, the new title's gonna be Merry Christmas from Manhattan to Main Street. And of course, a good old-fashioned Christmas parade. I mean, that's what viewers want to see.
I know this hometown, we can do something over there. They do this whole news broadcast about this parade, and this has to be one of the worst parades I've ever seen, guys. There are literally, it's a band, it's a truck with a snowman in it, it's the main float that the kids worked on, and that's it. And like, you could literally see, like, in the back, you can just see that's where the parade ends. That's it. What a cheesy ass movie. We come to realize that at the end, the mayor was in cahoots with her fiance and the company that was trying to buy the rec center. And of course, he, he basically bribes all the judges in order for the judges not to vote for their float so that they don't win. And so they don't win, but then it's revealed that while he was revealing his grand master plot, her microphone was on. So of course they pick up all the audio and they threaten to release the audio if the mayor doesn't play ball. And what's that? Oh, we got a bunch of donations and $250,000 they want to buy.
And they want to know where they can buy your paintings. It's unbelievable.
Oh, that's the, hey, you gave me the magic back, Haley. What a stupid movie. Oh God, this one I think just did a number on me, guys. That's a Christmas parade. I found myself in 4 days. Shut up.
I'm Charles, but everybody calls me Jaws. On account they say I like to talk a lot, and my jaws are always moving. But I just like to ask questions, which I guess is the same thing. What's your last name? Did I see you on TV? Do these vans get good gas mileage?
Gee, kid, I don't know. Hit the road.
Ice Sculpture Christmas. This is Ice Sculpture Christmas, guys. Based on the name, obviously you know what it is. Yeah, this one's still pretty bad, but at least, I don't know, I've got a second win now after we talked about that dookie-ass movie. And now let's go ahead and talk about something that was actually, Ice Sculpture Christmas stars Rachel Boston, that plays Callie Shaw, who, Girlfriends of Ghost Past, Christmas of Girlfriends Ghost Past, whatever that movie is, as well as David Alpay, who plays David. Callie plays a newly graduated student from culinary school and is now about to obtain a position at her father's, I want to say it's a country club. You know what? Let's just go with country club. Now, her father's been working there for years and, has met some pretty high and classy individuals, such as big-time investor Ellis and his son David here. Now, Ellis and David have pretty much, I believe, known Callie and her father for a long time, since, Callie's father has been there for so long. This is actually the only real movie in which I semi-believe the love story that takes place here because of the relationship that both Callie and David share.
I doubt that.
Ice sculpting it's introduced in the beginning. She just as a little girl, picks up one piece and implies that...
Was ice carving your thing?
No, it's a chef thing. They teach us in school to have as many skills as...
Is that right? Do you learn ice sculpting from Colin? Let me see this. Well, on me. So because of one scene where she does a little hosting session of ice sculpting, David takes it upon himself to enter her in for an ice sculpting contest. Because, hey, I saw you do it one time. I think you'd be really good at doing it. But because of the politics in how the ice sculpting contest goes, because we have head chef Gloria who, oh my God, it's another Starship Troopers character. What is happening?
Because I want to work with my new boss, not against her.
The head chef Gloria and Callie actually start to kind of have a pretty good bond throughout the movie. But in actuality, I think it's head chef Gloria who wants Callie's dad's ice sculpture, if you know what I mean. Because obviously David entered Callie into the competition and you need a partner in this competition, she pretty much just says, well, you got me into this mess. You're my partner. She now has 2 weeks to teach this guy ice sculpting, and what can I only imagine it's taken her years. Now guys, if you were like me, you're thinking, all right, cool, we got ice sculpting. Maybe we'll see some really cool, pieces. Maybe we'll see some really cool, no, my God. If it's not the characters that are vanilla, they're just making the sculptures. In order for her and David to practice their skills together, they enter in for just a little local thing, right? And we see some of the other competitors. I want to see this guy. This guy's building a freaking house with furniture. What do you got there? I a little snowman. Do you want to build a snowman? Get the hell out of here. What is that shit? There's a whole subplot about Callie lost her mother at a young age. So her and her dad are looking into, they want to make like a homeless soup kitchen. Callie's dad wants to name this soup kitchen after her mother. I believe it's called Anna's Angels or something like that.
Just like I promised her.
You know, wants to build this property out, but because Callie's dad obviously doesn't have the funds or the budget to even do something like this and wants to make sure that she's taken care of, Callie and David are then kind of building a relationship and doing ice sculpting. You know, David kind of catches wind of this project he wants to do, so of course he's like,
I might have a couple of ideas.
It's a great idea. We give back to the community. Soup kitchens are a big hit. And this is where David, you know, who is the, like I said, the son to the investment guy, what's his name, Gillis, Manilis. You know, his dad starts to kind of get a little upset that his priorities are all over the place. Like, you know, he wants to secure this big account and David's not taking it seriously. So, you know, David has to kind of methodically choose.
I know how much it means to you for us to work side by side. I love you, Dad, but that's not what I want.
You're my son, David, and what I want more than anything in this world is for you to be happy.
At the end of it, the dad pretty much comes out and he's like, I love you. Make something happen, as long as you're happy. So yeah, of course, you know, they do their whole ice sculpting thing at the end, and a subplot of some other chef girl in there that wants her out because of the relationship she's forming with Gloria. She didn't store the ice properly for them.
One of these needs to stay on the truck.
Of course, ice breaks, it then shatters.
Oh my, are you serious? I think he shattered it.
And ruins the design of what looks like a very poorly carved out Santa Claus. So it's the only pattern I can think of to salvage this one project.
Angels? Angels?
Angels?
Angels?
Angels?
Angels?
It's an angel. And of course, because they've been trying for the past hour and a half to try to, you know, get ice to stick to ice, there's gotta be a way. If only the heavens above could potentially help us with it, and the ice sticks. And the worst part of this is they don't even stick around to hear the winner.
I don't need anyone to tell me. I already know.
They don't even stay to hear. They could have won second place. They wouldn't have known this yet. No, but the greatest gift of all is the gift of love. And that's exactly what they won at the end, guys. They won the gift of love through ice sculpting. Anyway, guys, we've reached the end of our halfway mark of our Hallschlock Christmas, guys. I can't believe I'm even saying that. We've got 6 more videos to come. I don't even know if I'm going to finish these, but I can guarantee you we're still going to have fun regardless throughout the rest of this journey. Thank you guys so much once again for staying tuned in, for keeping strong, because I know I am, guys. I got to stay thick. I got to stay strong, and hopefully you guys have a very Merry Holidays. With that being said, this is Some Joe Schmo. Once again, wishing you happy holidays and an amazing tomorrow. We'll be back here soon. Peace out.